You like big nash. A lot of those girls you used to envy, let me now tell you the secret. They didn't do their body, they didn't do BBL. Now this thing they wear, this is what you never tell them. Don't mind what those men are saying, no. You are wearing it for yourself, it's for your own confidence. You see? So guys, this is our extreme massive BBL shapewear, hips and butts. So if you're the type that likes to attend all one bears, you can wear this inside of your wrapper, you can wear this inside your ashwabi dress, you know? And if you're the type that likes oversized bumbo, you can...
Funny fact is she used the word confidence and then used the word external structure in the same sentence. So you're saying that the confidence that should define me as a person is in my ability to wear something that is artificial, and that's where my confidence should be in. So the day where I'm not wearing that thing, that means I am not worthy to be outside or whatever, but that's not even the direction I'm going. Now, before you point hands and say ladies and this BBL thing are destroying destroying their body and whatnot, I feel it's total hypocrisy to not actually deal with the real issue. It goes deeper than this, and I'm going to extend it towards men quickly before I address this, then we conclude and then we call it a day. At the angle of the confidence in something externalism is just methods. I've said it before on this video, on some of my videos, where there's difference between method and principle. If I want to travel from here to Abuja, there are different methods by which I can get there. I can go by boat. I can go by trekking. I might surprise God, but I can go by trekking. I can go by bicycle. I can go by car. I can go by helicopter. So those are methods, but the principle is the same, to move from one place to the other. The principle doesn't change about anything, but the method can change. Okay, right now I can decide that, oh, I want to treat myself for malaria. I can decide to collect injection, and there are different types of injection for malaria. There's artemether, there's chloroquine injection, depending on if your body itches you or whatnot. So there's the method. I can decide to use drugs. All those things are called methods, but the principle is the same, healing. Right? So let's use those two examples and put it coherently into this conversation. Now, the method for this is confidence you're pursuing. The principle is to be confident, right? Now, what's the method in this scenario? It's the fake BBL. Now, by extension, let's extend it to men. When each time you wear expensive clothes like Louis Vuitton and all of that, a lot of us do not buy expensive clothes because we actually like the design. It is because of the validation and the confidence it gives in public too. Now, there's a different aura and there's a different confidence you exude from your body or from your mind as soon as you get down from a G-Wagon. I suppose you get down from an Uber ride that the car is not really good, maybe like a Toyota 2004 model. You're not probably going to be coming down with so much class and swag. Some people will not even dare to enter it. In that scenario, it's the same thing. The method for confidence can be in car. The method can be in clothes. For example, me now, I like Zanku wears a lot. I'm not even going to lie. Thing is, there are episodes where I have actually gone out to see someone or go out for a meeting or whatever, and then when I see the way they look at me, I see the way they hype the Onions Latin, this and that. So it gives some kind of validation from people that sometimes I have internalized that validation, and then what it will exude out of you is pride. It's like, yeah, I've arrived, I'm rolling with Zanku and all that. So there are many times I've had to privately go into my room and then address it towards God, that God, I was proud in this direction. What I did, that was not confidence, that was pride. My pride came from the clothes I was wearing. Now, as a person here, there's nothing wrong with wanting to wear Zanku. I love Zanku wears. I honestly think he has the best designs for clothes wears in Nigeria. That's just my opinion. You understand me? So I think that. But at the same time, it must not go beyond the realm of you are the one giving the clothes value. Nothing materialistic should ever give you value. But then we live in a society where materialism is what gives us value. And materialism, oftentimes, it can be pinpointed when it looks like something you can touch, like clothes, like cars, like that. Materialism sometimes can be beauty. It can be height. It can be six packs. It can be all of that. Anything can validate you in that sense. You can weaponize materialism without possessing a material. But your body is a material in itself. So your beauty can be a form of materialism and all of that. So what I'm bringing out is, before you address women that incessantly pursue after BBL and then you see them post all these pictures for validation, the truth is, it's going to be a thing of, I've often seen it as sinners judging sinners for sinning differently. Unknowingly, in your own cubicle and space, there is a level of desire towards this validation we are also seeking in the clothes we wear, in the cars we drive, in our pictures we upload online. Sometimes it's beauty, sometimes it's a designer wear, sometimes it is celebrities you roll with. Some of us will post oftentimes with celebrities that we roll with for some kind of validation, for some kind of public acceptance, like public praises, like, I mean the roll with Davido or Wizkid. Now, those things are not bad in itself. But then when it becomes the status quo that directs your life, where you no longer have an identity outside of those things, then something is wrong. You understand? Zanku wears is one of the best wears I've ever seen. But at the same time, my value remains the same even when I take it off. You should not lose confidence just because you are taking off Zanku wears. You shouldn't lose confidence just because you are taking off your BBL. So if you're going to see Zanku wears, or you're going to see Louis Vuitton or Balenciaga or all of that, or Chanel, Chanel and all of that, if you're going to take off your Chanel bag, you're going to take off your bags, your jewelries, your chains, your G-Wags, you're going to drop it, and then you enter into a forum or find yourself in a place where there are people, and then you are thinking, I wish I could just wear my chain for here, wear this clothes for here, I don't like as I be, then there's something wrong somewhere with your identity as a person, and then there's misplacement of identity. So a lot of us need to first address the cockroach effect, which is the root what's causing it. Identity should never be defined from outward within. Identity is defined from within outward. You must look within and find something that is more intricate, of intricate value, something that no material entity can ever purchase from you, or can add or subtract from it. It is there. It is a constant. For me, it is Christ. There is something I carry inside of me that even when on my worst day, Christ is king. On my bad day, Christ is still king. On my best day, Christ is still king. He stands firm, and I'm ready to defend it with anything, respectfully. Scripture already says in 1 Peter 3:15, it said, let us provide logical answers for those that question the faith with respect. So if somebody comes to me and asks questions about my faith and whatever, I'm ready to answer you respectfully. I'll answer you. We don't even need to use the Bible. We can use logic, we can use history, we can prologue it. Let's have the conversation. It's just as difficult to have conversations like that with a lot of skeptics, and especially from Nigeria, because a lot of them don't want to argue. They just want to assert their dominance or their wokeness, so to speak. So I really just vet the person I'm talking to before I engage in the conversation. So with that being said, I'm not saying what she's doing is right. I am saying if you're going to pick this and say, these women of this generation, it doesn't end there. He that steals 5 naira and he that steals 1 billion naira, you are both thieves. He that is unfaithful in little, you'll be unfaithful in plenty. If you're having confidence issues, even in the cubicle of your home, where you need to show your phone that is iPhone 17 Pro Max you are using, and you are pointing out to someone that is using BBL and saying that she does not have confidence in herself, you are both the same. Because the method is different, but the principle behind it is the same. Method can change, but the principle is always the same. Change the principle of what guides your life. Reorchestrate it and find meaning in something else. I've told you what's mine. Go and find what is yours. But if you want what is mine, then I can open you to that. I can share it with you. I can tell you what makes me confident, even when I'm not wearing Zanko wears. Zanko wears is beautiful. I love it. I'll wear it probably till the day that I die. But I can tell you for sure, if you take off Zanko wears from me and I'm just putting on a white top and the joggers that I bought in the Dumota market for just 25,000 as at 2022, the confidence remains the same.